Greetings, this is me, Zara Bazag. There was a Salahuddin here, an Arab, telling me to calm down and all this, but repent. So I'm not going to debate an M16 who came here. Where is she or he? I don't know. But in my previous live stream telling me, very clever you are. Stop your cleverness and your hardness and your dishonesty. Even Shias, some of you who are very clever, stop it. Stop controlling people and telling them to repent. Whether you're Irani Shias or Pakistani or elsewhere, Iraqi Shias, controlling people all the time. You are the Zalim because according to your Allah, this Prophet Muhammad, who he made Allah, telling the polytheists they are Zalim. Why? Stop controlling people and being hard on them and telling them to repent and come to this religion. Arab Shias and Sunnis. How many times does someone have to show you? Pakistanis, Shias. I heard that Yahya Khan was such a tyrant, and then I checked what he's done. And then they will say, these Shias in Pakistan, that, oh, well, he wasn't following Shia Islam. He was drinking, but he became like Hassan, Prophet Muhammad's grandchild, eldest. Womanizer. 100, God knows how many wives he married. Hassan. The Shias call him Imam Hassan. Now, I've shown so many things. So what does, now, do not do any prostration to anyone except Allah. So why in the time of Yusuf, his parents prostrated to Yusuf, and then God changed it again, abrogating these verses? And this is called sajda, not even jadiya. Call your eminent religious scholars, but do you not understand that you don't control people's lives? You listen to reason. You have to come out of that akhrot, dimagh mindset, that hard mindset you have, and that satanic, zalim mindset, that your Allah is the only Allah that is true, and the others are zalim. If they don't do this, if they don't listen, if they don't pay heed, then pay heed, and don't be like a zalim described against polytheists and Ahli Kitab by your Quran ayats. Why are you being zalim? So sorry, with the Quran ayat say, with the zalim, they will never listen to you. They won't akal, they won't use their akal. They are blind, deaf, dumb. So Yusuf raised his parents upon the throne and they bowed to him in prostration here, meaning they bowed to Yusuf, Hazrat Yaqub. Also, his father bowed to Yusuf. Please, I need some protection against the Zalimin here, Muslim Zalimin who come here again and again, uh, paying no regard, blind to what the all the evidence have shown against Islam, Quran, contradictions. Don't bow to anyone but Allah. Angels were made to bow to Adam by Allah, commanded, ordered. Here, Hazrat Yaqub himself is bowing to Yusuf, him in prostration. What do you say about this? That a greeting of respect. Huh. Allah should have said greeting of respect, which was lawful until the time of it was lawful. Like the sajda was like a greeting. Sajda had a different meaning at that time. Zalimun. Even Shias. So this thing is okay. They've got me again. The Arabs here. They've got me again. My Wi-Fi and all this. They're going to try and slow it down and all this. So I'll have some buffering problems. So the greeting was different before Prophet Muhammad. Like, So God changes that of greeting. Such sujood here means okay, the Arabs and even some Shias are very, very harsh and hard-hearted. That's why they won't listen. Like they can't listen to sujadan. Sujood, it means total prostration. Sujood is only for Allah. But there at Hazrat Yusuf's time, it was a greeting of respect. That's what these people, look at how their own, like these Sunni Muslims and all, right? Salafis, whatever, together maybe from Saudi Arabia and elsewhere also, maybe. Where did the Salafis come from? So this, he raised his parents upon the throne and they bowed to him in prostration. And he raised his parents upon the throne and they fell down to him. Prostrate. So I don't debate with the Zalimun. So if you're a Muslim, Zalim, don't come here. And stop making our lives miserable and controlling us and telling us to repent and all this. I know you've invested a lot, you Arabs and Pakistanis. You've invested your money in this to defend Islam, right? And you are powerful people, as wicked as ever. You are the same as the polytheists of that time the Quran talks about. You don't leave anyone, you will execute them, you will punish them, you will, God knows what, make them slave girls of yours. You're very stubborn people. So God changed this. Then at the time of Prophet Muhammad, he changed the whole meaning of prostrate, okay? The meaning, the prostration, yeah. that of greeting and respect which was lawful until the time of Prophet Muhammad. Prostration to any person or object other than Allah was then afterwards prohibited conclusively. Slowly Allah was telling you to now, conclusively then prohibited. But at this time it was that of a greeting of respect. So please, I know wickedness is going to increase because I can see that the Arabs are very rich, powerful, and definitely wickedness is going to increase. Muslims are going to increase, and their teachings are going to increase, misleading humanity, lying to them. Now, clever, even Shias, some of the Shias, very hard, harsh, stern with the disbelievers. Like Imam Ali, they follow Imam Ali. The 12 Shias, very, very stern. So you could fall down prostrate. Hazrat Yaqub, you see, could fall down prostrate. I thought this kind of sujood was never allowed on earth. I mean, sujood was never allowed to any other at any time on earth. Shouldn't it be like that? Huh? Prostration is only due to Allah and no other. Only due. I mean, how these Shias are the worst. Prostration is only due to Allah. Isn't that what is? Bow down and prostrate yourself and worship your Lord and do good. And unto Allah alone, in brackets, and unto Allah falls in prostration whoever is in the heavens and the earth, willingly or. Look, if please, I will have to take some. I know you would want to bully people, pressurize, use your tactics. Even Shias would have killed me, confined me. So Tafsir Surah Fusilat, Ayat 37, on Ayat 37. Do not prostrate to the sun or the moon, but prostrate to Allah who created them all, if you truly worship Him alone. This is the ayat of Surah Fusilat 37. And then the Sunni tafsir, I think, or Muslim tafsir is that It is not permissible to prostrate before anyone except Allah Almighty. Do not make sajda prostration to the sun or to the moon, and make sajda to Allah who has created them. It is learned from this verse that prostration is the right of the Creator of the universe only. The consensus of the Ummah is that to prostrate before any star, human being, etc., is haram, forbidden, whether it is for worship or just as a gesture of respect and reverence. The only difference is that if someone prostrates before anyone other than Allah with intention to worship Him, he becomes an infidel, and the one who prostrates simply as a mark of respect and reverence is not called an infidel, but he is guilty of committing a serious haram act and is a sinner. Prostration of worship for any being other than Allah has never been lawful, never, for any ummah in any sharia of any prophet, because it becomes a practice of shirk, polytheism, and shirk has never been allowed in any code of sharia revealed to any prophet. Who was Hazrat Yaqub? Who was Hazrat Yusuf? Oh my goodness. Such a clear contradiction against Surah Yusuf, ayat 100. Hazrat Yaqub was a parent, father of Hazrat Yusuf, who prostrated to Hazrat Yusuf. It's sujood, prostration. My goodness, the shirk has never been allowed. Here, on one hand, your tafsirs are explaining, oh, deceivers, misleading people. Quran has contradictions, many. Oh, wicked people. That's why I don't. Because maybe against the polytheists, what do they see? The ayats. They're Zalimun, Zalimin. Whoever does not obey Allah and the Messenger is a Zalim. Repent, O you deceiver, wicked people. Stop it now. Stop your wickedness. All the angels were ordered to prostrate before Sayyidina Adam, before he came into this world. It is stated in the Quran that the father and brothers of Sayyidina Yusuf prostrated before him. But the jurisprudence of this Ummah are unanimous on the point that such a prostration was permissible in the earlier codes only. You don't see yourself contradicting here, never. And it was a sin, but he is guilty of committing. You're giving contradictions and accepting them. Clear contradictions here, even in the tafsir. Any time, and then you're saying, at no time, first, at no time was this allowed, but this kind of sujood, prostration, was permissible. Urdu translation has been published. Oh, you liars, deceivers, stop it. Stop bullying people and telling them to repent and come back to this religion. So, what nonsense is this? So, Pakistani and Arabs have made a religion, and so have you, Shias, Iranis. What kind of a religion have you made? Let me see. So, you have your tafsirs from Marif al Quran, Tafsir ibn Khatir. Here Allah reminds His creation of His power and that He is the one. Maybe this is the latest modern Tafsir Marif al Quran, Tazkir al Quran, by some Pakistani or Arab modern. Together they've made this. And from among His signs are the night and the day and the sun and the moon, means He created the night. Okay? Here Allah reminds His creation of His power and that He is the one who has no equal and He is able to do all things. Allah saying, and from among His signs are the night and the day and the sun and the moon, means He created the night with its darkness and the day with its light, and they alternate without ceasing. And He created the sun with its shining light and the moon with its reflected light, and He allotted the stages and gave, okay, it goes on, etc., etc., right. Moreover, because the sun and the moon are the most beautiful of the heavenly bodies that can be seen in both upper and lower realms, Allah points out that they are created entities which are in a state of enthrallment to Him, subject to His dominion and control. So He says, do not prostrate yourselves to the sun nor to the moon, but the moon and the sun prostrated to Hazrat Yusuf in his dream. Again, Surah Yusuf ayat. But prostrate yourselves to Allah who created them if you really worship Him. Stop lying and misguiding people. Zalimun, Zalimun. Arab and Pakistani alliance. Moreover, because the sun and the moon, okay, I read this. Allah points out that they are created entities. Yeah, I read this also. Where am I? So do not prostrate yourselves to the sun or to the moon, but prostrate yourselves to Allah who created them if you really worship Him. Meaning, do not associate anything in worship with them, for your worship of Him will be of no benefit to you if you worship others alongside Him, because He does not forgive the association of others in worship with Him. He says, but if they are too proud, i.e., to worship Him alone, and they insist on associating others with Him, then there are those who are with your Lord, i.e., the angels. Glorify Him night and day, and never are they tired. This is like the ayah. But if these disbelieve therein, then indeed we have entrusted it to a people who are not disbelievers therein. Surah 6, ayat 89. And among His signs means signs of His ability to bring the dead back to life. That you see the earth barren means lifeless, with nothing growing in it. It is dead. But when it rains, okay, etc., Verily, he who gives it life, surely is able to give life to the dead. Indeed, he is able to do all things. That's it. So now these mariful Quran people have it. Wastaskira Quran. The greatest human blunder is having regard for outward appearances. Ancient times, sun, moon, stars appeared quite dazzling. And so he took man, so he took them as deities and started worshipping them. In the present age, it is the glamour of the material side of civilization. Appears dazzling. So materialism has now been given the same status. Oh, you harsh, hard-hearted people, bigoted, dogmatic, dogmatized. What is it? Hmm? You have learned English? Huh? Come here, then. Zalimun. A man should worship the Creator and not his creations. The arrogance of the proud is not related to the call of truth, but to the preacher giving that call. Look at how later on these modern Muslims, what they've done. Look at the thing in Mariful Quran. I mean, this is, help me, O land of the free, O land of the free. Where is that land of the free? Land of the merciful, the compassionate. O land of Buddha. Before he came into the world, it is stated, of course, this is now free in Arabic, Urdu translation. I think you should use Zalim. Of course, now, no, we have to accept it. Ex-Muslims have to, I have to accept it, that with your money, your power, and you're spreading these lies with such dexterity. My goodness, with such clever, satanic cleverness. No, I see it. Salahuddin coming here, the Arab from Saudi Arabia. And M16, I mean, you liars. Through your teeth, you're lying shamelessly. Here also, look at the contradictions. And you killers, executors of ex-Muslim apostates. You have no shame. Of course not. You're driven by Satan, satanic powers, you Zalimun. Surah Fussilat. And of his signs are the night and the day and the sun and the moon. Do not prostrate to the sun or to the moon. Wasjudu. Right? Here it's prostration like this. Wasjudu. And thus judu here. And do not prostrate to the sun and not to the moon, but prostrate to Allah, the one who created them. If you, how you bring the contradictions together later on in this tafsir of this. But the sun and the moon also, you can see in Surah Yusuf ayat, they prostrated in Yusuf's dream to Yusuf. Such liars. What will your Islam do to liars? What is the punishment for liars? Indeed, we have sent it down as an Arabic Quran that you might understand. Looks like she forgot to shake the bottle before consuming. Alisha Ex-Muslim, who has sent you? United Arab Emirates or Iran? Irani Shias have sent you? Huh? Which bottle? I didn't consume any bottle. The government put it in my food. Your Dubai Sheikh has sent me. I see. They are telling me that they are tired of your nonsense. Oh, and how much money are they giving you? Huh? Actually, my sheikh is a Sharjah sheikh. Is the Sharjah sheikh also tired of me? Alisha Ex-Muslim. I'm not from Dubai. My passport is from Sharjah, issued in Sharjah. Huh? Yes, all sheikhs are tired of you. No good for them. You have been rejected. Sorry. Really? Yes, I know. So, how much money are you getting, dirhams? So they sent you here to harass me and use my mental illness against me. Okay? Yes, all sheikhs are tired of you. No good for them. Yes, for sure, yes. You've been rejected, sorry. No, you don't have to say sorry to me. So you're getting paid, well, by them to come and harass me here and distract me. Huh? Why should you be sorry? And Iran has also sent you, Shia Iran. Hezbollah. Ah, so you are working for them. So, what do you think? Do you think the Muslims are going to accept me? You have said even the ex-Muslims have not. And if your mother goes insane and your daughter and you one day, and they put the whole bottle in your mouth, in your daughter's mouth, of medicine, why are you not with your mother? What happened? She threw you out? What a selfish son lives in a different state in the United States of America. What happened? You had a fight with your mother? She threw you out, you disrespected her. Yes, I work for Iran too and UAE too at the same time. Start making some sense now. No, I'm talking about your mother and you. How, what did you do to her that she threw you out? Are you disowned by her? Disrespectful. Huh? Start talking about you and your rudeness. Why don't you live with your mother? Hmm? You told me about living alone. No one will live with me. I lived with my mother till she passed away. And I lived in Karachi with my mother. Unlike your mother who left running away from Pakistan. Right? Start to see yourself, laugh at yourself and your nonsense and your stupid claims against me. Greedy pig taking money, crumbs from the sheikhs, and crumbs from Shia Iran. You bark like a dog, that's why. You start to shit on yourself. See how shitty you are and how you stink. And your shit stinks like anything. Look at your face, it will remind you of your shit. You don't have to shit your face. Look at your face. It will remind you. Of these stories mentioned when Joseph said to his father, "O my father, indeed I've seen in a dream 11 stars, and the sun, and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me." My mother was very beautiful, fair. She had innocence. She would never do what you are doing and your mother has told you to do to other women in America. I think you're shit. My mother did not give you birth. It's yours mother who gave you birth. And she should also look at her face and see that, and your face reminds both of you of the shit. Whatever your mother was, I guess she was psycho too. That's where your psycho genes are coming from. No, my mother was not a psycho. But your mother must be, definitely. Infidel, बगावत करके पाकिस्तान को छोड़ के बेखैरत चली गई अमेरिका. बदबख्त. जो अपने मुल्क से वफा नहीं कर सकती है वो क्या वफा देगी. I moved to the UAE because my mother passed away in Pakistan. My passport expired. My father told me not to go back. You understand that? Or not? Huh? And my father told me long time back that our country is UAE. One day we'll have to go back there. So stop blaming others बेगैरत तेरी माँ। बदबख्त, लानत तेरी माँ पे जिसने ऐसा बेटा पैदा किया है। खुदा उसको ऐसा पागल करेगा और भी पागल करेगा। My father is still in Pakistan. My father is still in Pakistan. But your mother, बेगैरत बदबख्त, तुम्हें एक बच्ची होगी, डॉटर, जब तुम मुता करोगे ना, ऐसी पागल होगी, याद रखना। ऐसी पागल होगी, रुकैया अब्बास कोकर की वाइफ ने मुझे कुछ कहा था, पूरा गोकुल का बिजनेस ऐसे नीचे आए हैं। He is a मुनाफिक एंड मेरी बच्ची अगर पागल होगी तो मैं उसे यूट्यूब से बहुत दूर रखूंगा, अनलाइक यू। लेकिन पागल तो होगी ना। क्या करोगे, हॉस्पिटल में डालोगे? हाँ, ऐसा पता चलेगा तुम्हें। हॉस्पिटल में रखना, याद रखना। हॉस्पिटल में ज़रूर अपनी बेटी को रखना, बिकॉज वो ऐसी पागल होगी कि तुम तो देख नहीं सकोगे। No, your mom was a बेगैरत बदबख्त prostitute से भी बदतर। एक prostitute भी तुम्हारे जैसा बेटा पैदा नहीं करेगी। एक बास्टर्ड भी ऐसे नहीं होगा, prostitute का बेटा जैसे तुम हो, राइट? अब मैं क्या बोलूं तुम्हारी माँ के बारे में। नो, या तुम्हारी माँ ने जिससे तुम्हारी माँ की शादी हुई अल्लाह के नाम से ना, हाँ, Oh, you come here and I will show you, you coward, बुज़दिल के बच्चे. इधर आओ ना, पता चलेगा. कावर्ड, इधर आते हो मेरे लाइव स्ट्रीम पे? I can't do anything? And what can you do but come here and say things against me? पागल के बच्चे, साइकोस, महा ग्रैंड साइको. तुम्हारी माँ ने क्या अल्लाह का नाम नहीं लिया जब तुम्हारा बाप उसके अंदर गया? तब तो तुम पैदा हुए थे. तुम्हारी शिया माँ You can use my mental illness again and again. You come near me. I will show you that I'm not a coward like you. Right? Then come. And I warn you, I will do to you बेशरम बेगैरत बुज़दिल के बच्चे. तुम्हारी माँ को भी ले गया. Bring your mother, fucking mother. Why don't you bring your mother? बेगैरत के बच्चे. Something you've never heard before, I guess. You come here, meet me. You cannot come here, you coward shit. Then why do you come here? Coward, बुज़दिल के बच्चे. If you are not interested, why are you interested here? Which desert are you talking about? Maybe you are in the desert. Is Houston a desert? Texas a desert? I'm not hiding. I just don't want to see your buzdil ke bache. Why should I see a psycho like you? You are hiding, you bastard. Worse than a bastard, actually. I said that your mother gave birth to worse than a bastard. I don't like to show my face. I show the screen. What I come here for. Where's your mother? Motherfucker. Yes, I don't have a face. Good. And you have a shitty face, ugly. You like to show off your face. Your ugly face. Shit around here. ये तुम्हारी माँ का लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं है. This is not your mother's live stream. You want to harass your mother? You go harass your mother. Something your mother has done to you. And you want to harass women because you can't get to your mother. अभी ज़्यादा बदबू नहीं करो अपने प्रेजेंस से इधर. You smell stinking badly. Shia shit. Ex-Shia. What's that, jizz? Yeah, you have shit all over your face. Ugly man. Yes, you know it. You stink. Your face stinks like anything. So your mother put her shit on your face? You are so ugly. Unbelievable. Ugly. Very ugly. Get out now. You are so ugly. Don't come here. You understand? I don't know why I report your things and then you come back again. Let's see. See this psycho masochist. I report you to YouTube, you come back again, you piece of shit. Your mother gave us this piece of shit of hers. And your father, ugly bastard. You are the. Your mother was a bitch. And your daughter would be a bitch. The worst bitch ever. Bitchy man. Like a wicked woman. You come here. Son of a bitch. No one can do anything against this son of a bitch. Not even YouTube. No, YouTube is. You can block people, you can. I don't know how to block you here. There's no blocking. Report, remove. Can't block you. Piece of shit. Wait till you have a daughter. I'm just waiting. Time. Your daughter will also become a prostitute. Prophecy. I also prophesied for your daughter. There was Nostradamus, you stupid idiot. Nostradamus was a Muslim, prophesying. stupid. You are so stupid. As if no one has prophesied but just Muslim. You have to be a Muslim to prophesy. You are so stupid. Lack of knowledge. Hardly have any knowledge. Illiterate. Ex-Muslim. Yourself. God knows which stupid people listen to you on your live stream. Very good, thank God. I don't want those people to come here and listen to me. I heard you backbite about Adam Seeker and ex-Muslim Sahil. Why don't you go to their stream and tell them off there? You coward. Backbiter. Coward. बस्तर लड़की के पास आते हो सताने के लिए. मर्द नहीं हो तुम, खदरे हो खदरे. खदरे से बदतर हो तुम. No, no, you have to see that you are such a coward. You backbite. I at least went on Exile there and told him off. And Adam Seeker also, his channel. You are such a coward. You are not a man. Bustel, coward. Whatever you say, a woman, right? लड़की के पीछे जाओगे, woman के पीछे जाओगे, whether female के पीछे जाओगे, बुढ़िया old woman के पीछे जाओगे, harass करने आओगे. What else, coward? Bitch, I'm blocked from their StreamYard. It's not me who's scared. It's them who can't face me. Just like you. Just like I'm on your stream. And what are you talking about on my stream against me? Remain on the topic. Don't do personal attacks here. I at least remained on the topic. Who wouldn't block you? You think you can go everywhere and harass them and personal attacks on them? Like you come here personally attacking me. You have no substance. Look at your topic, psycho. If a man challenges your daughter's mental capacity, where will you take her? Where will you take your daughter? If a man comes here to your daughter, comes to your daughter and starts harassing her, like you do, attacking her mental illness and challenging her mental capacity, what will you do? You will keep allowing him to come. What if he challenges her physically? Huh? I will tell her to face him and stop running away. You will. You will not put her in the mental hospital. And what if he starts raping her? What if he starts forcing himself on her? No, no, but you can do that. You are one of them. You are a rapist. No, but what if the man challenges her physical capacity by raping her? And where will you will tell her to face him and stop running away. Like every time her husband tells her how mentally sick she is and she should be in the hospital, a man comes to her, not a husband. Every time she will keep facing him. Did I rape you? Uh, you are a rapist. No, I'm not your wife, but you are a rapist. God forbid. बुद्धि के साथ दूर रहो. तुम तो स्टिंग कैसे करते हो? You are so ugly. I wouldn't even dream of. If someone gave me money, I wouldn't. If someone told me go to the States, I wouldn't. Wherever in the state you are. What if what if the man keeps coming to your daughter and telling her to go to the hospital? You are sick, mentally sick. You should be in the hospital. So where did his wife and rape come from? Just saying it like that. Why are you telling me? I didn't. You are a rapist. I know that. False analogy. That's the answer to your question. No, 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 no. No, no. You see, what if the man keeps telling her, keeps coming to her, going to her, visiting her? Like you tell me to go to the hospital, I should be in the hospital. But should your daughter, if the man tells your daughter to be in the hospital, where should she be? In the hospital? Mental hospital? Here you have come and told me things. What if in real life some man goes and tells your daughter, no, for this is, you are so, you are a sick person. You are so dumb. This is not a false analogy. Stupid idiot. I'm not giving analogies. When you give analogies and what? My goodness, you are so dumb. I'm just saying, what if there's no analogy in this, let alone before an analogy be false. My goodness, false analogy. What is this? My goodness, how many followers do you have? Subscribers, my God. False analogy. No, I'm just asking, what if. What false analogy? What if your daughter is harassed, like you are harassing me here? You are as dumb gets. You don't even know the meaning of false analogy. Yes, there's bitch. This is exactly what you call an analogy. Yes, there is bitch. So I just found out that you don't even know the meaning of false analogy. You you know the meaning of false analogy. I'm just saying, what if you're this is no false analogy. You just don't want to answer. What if what if the man calls your daughter bitch all the time? Huh? Is that also a false analogy I'm asking for? Huh? What if someone calls your daughter a bitch? Hmm? Keeps calling her bitch. What will you say to your daughter? What will you say to your daughter? Is that a false analogy? What if some man calls your daughter and keeps calling her bitch? What would you tell her? Commence. What would you tell her? Commence. Just commence, right? I will say it to my daughter to cuss him back. Why would I tell her to not to face the person? To not to face the person. To cuss him back. Okay. And what word should she use for him? What word should she use for him? What cuss him back word? I just gave you your answer, bitch. Now just move on. No, but what would you tell your daughter to call him? I can't move on. Why should I move on? I can move on your mother. Make a move on your mother. What would you tell your daughter to? What cuss word should she use for him? Come on, don't be a coward. Don't run away. Face it. Hide my daughter is not gonna be as dumb as you are, so I'm sure she's going to have the right words to cuss back. I don't have to give words to my daughter. But what do you think your daughter will? She would have the right words to cuss back? Like what? Come on, answer, you coward. Don't run away. What would you teach her? What would you teach her to say? Huh? Which bad word? Come on. So she would know the right cuss word. Huh? She would know the right cuss word. But what would you tell her to give that man? Huh? I just told you now, if you want to keep repeating yourself 2,000 times or 20,000 times, that's not my headache. No, but at least tell me which cuss word you are going to give to your daughter. Which cuss word do you think your daughter would give? Have a guess. What she's learned from the father or the mother? She would know because the right cuss word? Because she learned it from you or her mother, your wife. Where did she learn that word from? The mother, her mother, or the father? So looks like you just cannot digest. Might be fitting reply to your question. Might? No, no. You have to tell me. It's not befitting reply. You've got to give me that reply. Come on, give a guess. What right cuss word will your daughter give? to that man calling her bitch. You should know, right? Or her mother? Maybe she learned it. When you give it to her mother, then her mother gives it to you. The cuss word. So she learned it at home from her father, giving it to her mother, and then her mother giving it back to her father, you. That's how you are. I'm sure you will not leave your wife without a cuss word. Looks like you cannot digest it. I'm here digesting it, asking you. All right, then you might need to work on your English comprehension, I guess. Now, stop distraction. Just come to the point, you silly boy, you big kid. You haven't grown up at all since your mother. What age your mother messed your brains up? Look at your English. Hello. So looks like you just cannot digest might. Might befitting. What's might befitting? Never heard of this. I don't need to work on my English comprehension so much as you do. Your sentences are terrible. Your grammar is terrible, pathetic. You need to tell me what you will be calling. You see, because you will be calling her mother a bitch all the time. When you get stressed, when she starts to get on your nerves. Because that's what you're doing here. And I can see you will do it with her mother, your wife. And then what is she going to reply back to you? If you keep calling your mother a bitch, let's say, come on, bring your mother. Maybe you hate your mother or something. That's why your mother is not here with you. So, what if you start calling your mother bitch all the time? What is she going to do to you? Huh? What if you go to your mother, old woman, older than me? No. Why are you asking me such a dumb question? I didn't say I'm your mother. I said, what if you start calling your mother bitch, which you may have? What reply did she give you in return? What reply did she give you? That's a stupid question. You don't question like that. Someone is asking you, what would your mother tell you? What cuss word would she give you? Or would she spank you? Hmm? Would she spank you or what would she do? I'm not your. Come on. I wouldn't have a son like this ever. Challenging. I would say, even if a lady abuses you, son, respect her anyways. This is what your mother didn't tell you. So, did your father ever cuss your mother? Did your mother, did your father ever cuss your mother? Am I your father? Did your mother, because I can see that you cuss whoever, like you get stressed, like anyone cusses you, you cuss them back, right? That's what you're saying. But a decent person would not do that. Normal person would not do that. Only abnormal people would do that. Mentally ill psychos also do that. Because when I was normal, I've been in a city where there are lots of cuss words. I used to get calls and, you know, these men, and I've heard many cuss words, but I never used to cuss anyone. Yes, I know. This is due to madness and psycho. So you are the same. You are even worse. You come here, you tell me I'm mentally ill, but you don't admit that you yourself are a psycho. Problem is, the true psycho never admits that he's a psycho. At least I am saying that I'm challenged and all this. Nathan Al Nabud, first time here. Are you ex-Muslim? Yes, I'm an ex-Muslim. Are you an ex-Muslim, Nathan? Al-Nabut. Yeah, you're right. People don't admit that they are psycho, but once they are certified psycho like you are, then there's no choice. Pardon? I haven't been certified as a psycho. Are you my psychiatrist? Did you see the certification? Did you see it? Certificate. No, I was an agnostic. I see. So, what brings you here, Nathan? No, but what about yourself? Why don't you talk about yourself? The cuss words you have given me. Using my mental illness all the time here. Oh, so it means you were just getting sympathy by lying about your mental illness? No, listen, there are different kinds of mental illness. You are so dumb. I don't know where you got your 2 years or you lied about it. Studied psychiatry for 2 years. Because I remember you said earlier that you have been certified. Not as a psycho. Stupid. You are so dumb. I just get across your channel. Okay, thank you for being here, Nathan. Sorry about this. This man keeps coming. He thinks it's his channel or something. So the only mental illness is psycho? Alicia ex-Muslim? I don't have a religion, Nathan. I had a religion. It was a Shia Muslim. Nathan says, if you don't mind. No, I don't mind. At Nathan, go, come back some other day, bro. Right now, this is dream is about me. No, no, no. Nathan, don't go. Stay here, please. I don't want this man here. He keeps coming here, harassing me. What are you saying to him? That's one more lie because she doesn't know anything about Shia Islam. Mm-hmm. Oh, so you don't know? Yes, yes. What a liar. Allama Rashid Turabi used to come to our house. Okay? Now, stop lying. To Nathan. Taking big names is not going to turn lie into a truth. Nathan Al Nabut, when it comes to religion or to spiritual, uh, I'm not religious, but I am kind of on the spiritual side. You guys should not be mad. Nathan, I really don't want to see this person here. Ali Shaikh's Muslim. He comes on my channel and starts to attack me personally, use my mental illness and God knows what. Do you know this guy? Are you in America? Being spiritual is again being religious. Spirituality does not come out of atheism. Actually, religion comes out of spirituality. Spirituality is. No, I'm really mad at this guy. I need to give him his own medicine and more. Because he comes here, keeps coming here, like it's his mother's channel. Unfortunate, miserable, wretched mother. Exactly, bitch. That's exactly what I said. Your mother was a bigger than a bitch. You know that? That's why you want to call me a bitch. But I think your mother was so bitchy and a great bitch. That's what she's taught you, to be bitchy. Your mother was a bitch, right? That's what your mother was. Ex-Shia ex-Muslim. Hairy bitch. Fat, hairy bitch. No. I know his mother, Nathan. She was a teacher in St. Joseph's College. Mrs. Shah, Tahira Shah. Nathan says, I don't know anyone here. Okay. What a liar. Mark Dose. Hello, Mark Dose. Sorry if I mispronounced your last name. This guy keeps coming here and harassing me. No, he's a liar, Nathan. His mother, Mrs. Tahira Shah, was, he himself told me that he's the son of Mrs. Tahira Shah, who was a teacher in St. Joseph's College. I mean, she thinks she's in an ex. She was a teacher in St. Joseph's College, Mrs. Shah. Check out the live stream he told me on. I can show it to you here. She thinks she's in a delusion that she knows my mother. You yourself told me that your mother was a teacher in St. Joseph's College, Karachi. He has come on my channel disrespecting me. He keeps coming here. I'm just replying to his disrespect. I've reported his comments, harassment, bullying. But he keeps coming here. YouTube can do nothing to stop him. What's the use of reporting his comments? He told me that when he was 4 years old, he was with his mother, Mrs. Tahira Shah, in St. Joseph's College. He wasn't giving me his mother's name. This guy is disrespectful, harassing me here. I have to give him a piece of his medicine. Nathan. Mrs. Tahira Shah. See, I told you guys she's assuming stuff. Go listen to the scream. And please tell me if I ever gave her my mother's name. I did not. You didn't give me your mother's name because you wanted to hide her name? But you told me about your mother that she. So you lied to me. What a liar. What a liar you are. Alicia ex-Muslim is such a liar. He told me that his mother, Mrs. Shah, was, because she must be Mrs. Shah, right? Ali Shah, like your father's name, or was she? Of course, this is your father's name, and she must be Mrs. Shah because she was married then. You were 4 years old, you told me. In St. Joseph's College, you came with her. You used to come to her college in Karachi, St. Joseph's College. So you lied to me, Ali Shah ex-Muslim. What a liar. Shameless. He's telling Nathan that I'm lying, I'm deluded. Yes, you never gave me her name, but at least I can guess. Mrs. Shaw, it must be. I had forgotten because you were science Urdu teacher, you told me. She was a Urdu teacher and I didn't have that subject. See, you guys, she just admitted that she assumed my mother's name. I never gave her my mother's name. Wouldn't she be Mrs. Shah? Shah is your father's name, right? Or your father's family name. So she must be Mrs. Shah. Yes, that I have guessed. Or she wasn't Mrs. Shah. No, stupid ass. Shah is not my mother's last name, bitch. Okay? So what's her last name? Mrs. Tahira Shah, wouldn't it be? But wasn't she in St. Joseph's College? You just told me a few live streams ago when you came here. Tahira Shah is coming. Didn't you tell me your mother was in St. Joseph's College? She knows the principal. She was a friend of the principal also. And look how disrespectfully stubborn she is, that she keeps insisting that please accept my guess. Oh my goodness. This guy is a psycho. But tell me, did you lie to me about your mother being in St. Joseph's College? Now you're saying I'm deluded. Oh my goodness. I know you told me here in the comment section a few live streams ago when you came. Once told me that your mother was in St. Joseph's College. And then you people went to the States, United States of America. That's what I'm asking. Didn't I know you said your mother was in St. Joseph's College. And I'm not deluded. Stop attacking me personally. Ali Shah, ex-Muslim. Yes, I did give you that information. How the fuck did you come up to the conclusion about my mother's name, bitch? Tell me that or either say sorry. I'm not going to say sorry to you. Now you said it. What a liar. Telling Nathan that I'm lying. Your mother was in St. Joseph's College. Her name was Mrs. Tahira Shah. Your mother's name. Your mother, Alisha. St. Joseph's College. St. Joseph's College. Here, your mother. St. Joseph's College teacher, Urdu teacher. Here, I'm writing it down for you to see. And her name was, now I get it, Mrs. Tahira. Why are you getting so upset and abusing, so rude? Mrs. Tahira Shah. Yes, my mother was in St. Joseph's College. The question is, how the fuck did you assume her name, bitch? I just guessed it because I was a student there. Now I remember your mother's name. St. Joseph's College Urdu teacher, and her name was Mrs. Tahira Shah. Why can't you take it? Her last name was Shah, like your last name. Well, too bad, I guess, 'cause that's not my mom's name. No, fuck you and fucked up memory. Mrs. Tahira Shah. So look what you've told Nathan, that I was deluded and lying, that your mother was. Too bad of a guess. If you were saying that you guessed my mother's name, then very bad at guessing, because that's not even my mother's name now. Go fuck yourself. Mrs. Tahira Shah was your mother's name. So why are you lying all the time and abusing like this? It means that Oh, you're very stressed, it seems. You said you handle stress very well. I can't handle stress because I'm mentally ill. But you can, and I should be in the hospital. But now you are abusing much. You can't handle stress. Gracefully. Your mother's name was Mrs. Tahira Shah. So his mother's name was Mrs. Tahira Shah. She was in St. Joseph's College, an Urdu teacher. So why were you lying earlier? That I'm deluded and I'm lying. It's not my memory. It actually came to me through a force. Good one. And this force with me, this good force, YouTube will not take action. But I know who will. It's reminded me of your mother's name, Mrs. Tahira Shah. Tahira, yes, Mrs. Tahira. I didn't even know her first name. The force is telling me. And if you abuse me again here, what this force will do. It's not Allah, but it's like you've got to stop this. You have to stop coming here, attacking me, and abusing me. Otherwise, what I've said about your daughter, you will have a daughter. What comes around goes around. You have been given a warning. Ex-Shia ex-Muslim. You will see it in a few days. What happens? Enough is enough. Really? Yes. Really? Hmm. Really? It's cool. Uh, Stop it. Okay? Mrs. Tahira Shah. Ah, acha. See, Nathan, haven't I told you that stream is about me? No, it is not about you. You came here again and again. You come here. You think you are very important. I don't need you here. So where is Mrs. Tahira Shah? Did she throw you out of the house? See, Nathan, he can't even be with his mother. He told me no one can live with me. You're living alone. But look at him. He can't even live with his mother in the States. No, don't think that you are so important that this stream is about you. Actually, I've been thinking गंदी नाली के कीड़े को इधर रखें कि वो किसी औरत को, किसी और औरत को बाद में या कभी भी हरास नहीं करे, बुली नहीं करे और अब्यूज़ नहीं करे। और फिर जाके अपने चैनल पे नहीं कहे कि she's a coward, she can't take me. I complained like you were complaining against Sahil ex-Muslim and Adam Seeker. And then telling me here that no one comes to you. No ex-Muslim will take you. My point was that you're backbiting, and once you've said here that every ex-Muslim here would not come here to me. You don't want to see Nathan coming here. There are people here, let's see. I wonder why you come here attacking me personally. This stream is not about you. St. Joseph's College Urdu teacher, and her name was Mrs. Taira Shah. So why did you lie to Nathan in the beginning? That I'm deluded and I'm lying, that your mother was a teacher in St. Joseph's College. And now you're lying again by abusing my memory. Your mother's name was Mrs. Taira Shah in St. Joseph's College. Has it changed? Has she changed her name? Why would she change her name? Go to States and change her name. Is she divorced? No, I don't know that lady you're talking about. You don't know Mrs. Tahira Shah? Your mother? Is she divorced from your father? Is she divorced from your father? Can her first name change? She went to America and changed her first name? It was Mrs. Tahira Shah. Laughing out loud, stupid ass. How is the worst thing going to change someone's name? You're so dumb. Like if she leaves her husband, she's divorced by her husband, then she would go back to her family name. Bitch. How would divorcing will change anyone's last name, Shah? Right? Are you high or something? Now, Ali Shah Mrs. Tahira Shah was her name. So why are you lying? And of course, divorcing your father, her husband, would get her her family name, her father's name, her father's family name back. Maybe the woman you are talking about, maybe her name was Tahira Shah, but that is not my mother's name, which means not that you're talking about two different women right now. No, I'm talking about your mother. Her name was Mrs. Tahira Shah in St. Joseph's College. Why are you lying so much? You have a habit of lying, calling the other deluded. No, that might be your dad's sex slave, but not my mom. No, it wasn't my dad's sex slave. My father doesn't have a sex slave. He gets married. Oh, yes, I forgot, a characterless woman like you. If she can lie about her mental illness, why can't you lie? What did I say about my mental illness? Where did I lie about my mental illness? You stop lying so much. Your mother's name. Why are you bringing my father in and his sex slave in? You said that you are certified psychopath. I never said this. When did I say that? And now today you're talking it offensive, isn't lying. Now today you're taking it offensive, isn't lying. No, no, you just lied against me. To Nathan. You said you never said. Are you drunk or something? Do you drink? Your mother's name was Tahira. Yes, I drink your mother's milk every day. My mother's milk? Your mother didn't have any milk in her breast? Doesn't have. Her breasts have gone dry? My mother's no more. How old are you? You drink your mother's breast or from your mother's breast still? What a liar. Your shitty face would not even go near my mother. I wouldn't allow you. Yeah, but your mother's bed must be really wet. No, that's your mother's. Someone must have fucked her so much. Is she lying there helpless? Has she become a prostitute in the United States? Your mother. Mrs. Tahira Shah. What happens to you? Why can't you hear your mother's name? What wrong has she done? Has she become a prostitute? Why didn't you get your mother's milk? Did her breast go dry? Very dry. Your mother's breasts, did they go dry? They're very dry. She's given it to men in the United States. You can't drink from her breast. She has. It's very wet. What's the time in the United States? Is your mother being fucked? No, her breast did not go dry, but as an option, unlike your mother's milk. Better, it was my way creamier. I see. What's my mother's name? Huh? The time in the United States is bedtime for you. And your mother? Oh, so men were like, I think there's something wrong with his mother. Yeah, my mother was gorgeous. My goodness. Nowhere near your mother. Your mother was like a dry. Yeah, for my mother, it's a bedtime. Good thing is that she has a partner, and the bad thing is that you don't know, wonder why no one has ever expected you. Accepted her. Can't even her. Okay, correction. Accepted me? Yeah, no one accepted me. She has a partner, like, what kind of a partner is it? She is now a sex slave? How old is she? At 80 years old. She's still got a partner. Whoa. 70? She's 70 years old and she's still enjoying her bed partner. Wow. What a sex maniac. Abito me Giovanni. His mother singing that, imagine. Now I'm young. The thing is that you like me so much, you want my attention. You're like an old woman. Something is wrong with you. You can't live without her, me. Because I don't come to your live streams. You come here. All the time you're here. You spend your time here. Gas nahi mila. So what you like is this kind of a thing with me. घास नहीं मिला मुझसे आ रहा है बच्चा माँ का दूध नहीं मिला मेरी माँ का चाह रहा है इसको माँ का अपनी माँ का दूध नहीं मिला अभी क्या करें इस बच्चे के साथ attention seeking devil small devil Mrs. Tahira Shah was her name are you so drunk that you have forgotten your mother's real name ये डेवल को बहुत अटेंशन चाहिए बार बार लाइव स्ट्रीम पे आ जाता है मेरे He needs a lot of attention, this devil, from me. The poor devil doesn't have a girlfriend. I don't know what he has. No partner, no sex slave, no sex partner. इसको बेचारे को कुछ मिला ही नहीं है So we will analyze, see when this cycle goes. How far he goes. Wow, you made 2 streams named about me for publicity just so people watch my name on your stream. Yes, I made streams, many names, against many. You're not the only one, don't worry. Don't take it seriously so much that you are so important, that you're the only one I made a live stream on. I made a live stream against Salahuddin who was coming here. I made a live stream against many others. Adam Seeker, Sahil, ex-Muslim. You are not the only one. Don't think you are so important. Right? You are not the only one that I made a live stream on. I was just showing people what you are, exposing you, and what you really want to do here. Just so people watch my name on your stream and they come join you. No, they were the old ones. Who would come here on my live stream to join me on your name to watch what I say about you? No one is taking you seriously and your views show it. The number of people, no commas, no full stops. Yeah, now there's a comma. Yeah, in the process of exposing me, comma, you exposed yourself. Really? Exactly, that's exactly. No, someone came, what was his name? Mate. Hello Mate came to tell me against you that he does it to Adam Seeker, he backbites, and Chota Girgit also knows you. He comes on your live stream and he's seen Chota Girgit, your moderator, live stream moderator. So he was telling me that Chota Girgit sent you here. And Chota Girgit should also, we should take action against Chota Girgit, actually, in the first place. Hello, bitch. I've been using punctuations properly since I started writing. What are you even talking about? Hello, mate came here. Hello, mate, to tell me. Chota Girgit, who? Your dad is Girgit. Don't bring my father in this. Who is Chota Girgit? On your channel as a moderator, he came here. Is he my father's sex slave's son? Why I don't bring your father in it? Is he psycho too? Why should he be psycho? He could be worse than a psycho, I don't know. But it's Chota Girgit, so you know. Yes, so actually, yes, my father did marry a Tawaif. She had Gunguru on when we went there. Then he married another woman because, Islam allows all these women. No, actually, from his, that woman who died, Habiba, he has a son, widowed. I don't know whether she was prostitute or what. Or maybe he's just depressed about the results. No, my father didn't get any results like this. Yeah, could Imran be the one, Chota Girgit? From a prostitute. Yeah, my father did marry a prostitute. Her name was Habiba. She didn't have any family. Yeah, he did much cruelty to my mother. My mother got married at the age of 13, you see. So being a Muslim man, Shia, you know how Shias can be. Also, mutta, mutta, mutta. Yeah, so could Chota Girgit be one of the steps, like even the stepdaughter, the stepsister of mine? Are they the ones? Because Imran is like a psycho from the prostitute son. She was married before. She was a widow. Yeah, so could it be that Chota Girgit told you to come here? Could he be Imran? Or even someone in Dubai? A stepsister. from that prostitute he married. Yeah, he married a prostitute. Her name was Habiba. She had no family, never heard of any family members of hers. So I gathered because he was, going to Tawaif. And yes, our children are very terrible. And so Chota Girgit is the one sending you here, who sent you here. That's what Hello May told me. Yes, they have tried to ruin my house, my mother, me. The stepmother who died, thank God, she was very bad at abusive. I never abused her back, but she was very abusive. You know, that's why I say when I was normal, she was crazy. She was throwing pots and all this and saying, Randy, Barwi, this, that, goodness what. And then my father came down with her. She was screaming at the top of her voice outside in the balcony. Habiba, could Chota Girgit be Imran or Farah? Because my father's daughter was very spoiled. Very jealous. Yes, they would be involved in ruining, even wanting to ruin my streams and all, sending you here. So now, still you think that UAE is behind you, backing you, agreeing to you? Alicia ex-Muslim. Huh? A pathetic person like you. I don't think UAE would be behind a pathetic person like you. And I am an Emirati. and you are not. Okay? And I am not behind you. I'm against you. Stop call your mother this, because she deserves it. I don't deserve to be called that. No, I didn't think that UAE was behind you. You liar. I am a Emirati, and I know. Because United Arab Emirates stands for humanity, and I stand for humanity. So I know that you, with you, no United Arab Emirates will be standing behind you. You are anti humanitarian. That's why I called you a desert dweller. Pardon? And what else have you called me? No, no, about the hospital thing. You said that UAE would be behind you. And by the way, you need a new lighter and maybe a better brand of cigarettes. Yes, I think I need a big lighter, very big one. I have a portable stove ready for you when you come. Don't worry. And this cigarette is needed, just this cigarette. Oh, a death threat. I'm really scared now. No, a death threat when you come here. Yes. You shouldn't be. No, no, you're not scared. Come. Then come. So you will kill me if I come to UAE, right? No, no. When you come here and call me and talk to me like you're talking to me here, harassing me, I'm not going to call the police here. against you. I can do that. But if you come here and call me bitch and tell me that I should be in the hospital, I'm mentally ill, and lie to me and abuse me and say fuck your memory and fuck you, then I'm not going to use bad words. I'll just open the stove, burn your mouth. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Burn your mouth. Exactly, that's what I asked. I asked you, what are you gonna do? Yes, burn your mouth. And if you use my mother's name, who hasn't done anything to you, and her daughter hasn't done anything to you, so yeah, you're gonna burn my mouth, which means that you will get physical with me, right? Definitely. Very physical. Maybe I could even burn your private parts. Please don't say anything about my mom. She has done nothing to you. No, no. Her son has. And she's responsible because she's alive or she's dead. And please don't say anything about my mother and me. What did I do to you? She should stop you. Will stop being a crying bitch. Will you stop being a crying bitch or your mother? And you stop being a psycho. Stop abusing me. So you left Islam, but you are still an extremist, right? Because you don't think getting physical with people is criminally wrong. Well, for my own peace of mind, if you come here and harass me, what do you think is the punishment for bullies and harassers in America? What would you do if you came here? Huh? What you do here? Use my mental illness? What is the punishment in the United States of America for bullies and harassers? People who harass, the punishment for them is to harass them back. People who bully, the punishment for them is to bully them back. Where is the getting physical and burning and killing coming from? Did I say I will kill you? You're exaggerating again and lying. That's not the punishment for harassers. Stop fooling people and deceiving them and lying to them. Maybe your Islamic instincts are kicking in. What's Islamic? Son of a cruel woman. You are such a liar. Something should be done about this man. You you are such a liar. Someone stop him. Yeah, I think something should be done about you as well, and that something is giving you a proper something is giving you a proper something it's giving you a proper healthcare. Oh God, who sent you? So Chota Girgit, who is he? Why is he interested in me? Why is he interested in me? For once tell the truth, you liar. Chota Girgit, that coward, another one. Okay, now it's for sure that you need to work on your English. You just get the hell out of here now. Tell छोटा गिरगिट बुज़दिल coward के बच्चे नाम छुपा के रखा है. And your Shia psycho is kicking in and has kicked in. Oh, so you're finally blocking me. It's fine. Let me log in with my different ID. No, no. Moderator Chota Girgit. I'm not going to leave you either. So, harassment against harassment. Bring your mother to here. And Chota Girgit. Why is Chota Girgit hiding? What a coward. Bring your bully friend, coward friend. Sicko. Your mother has given us shit here. Where is she, Mrs. Tahira Shah? Hmm? is it that someone else sent you? Wow, why? And how do you think with Shakil to get his mind any need to hide with this nonsense you're writing? Who's Shakil now? What are you saying here? Hide from your search up, valueless woman. What nonsense are you saying? Who's Chota Girgit? Call him. Why would you take a different ID, you coward? Can't come back in the same ID? Put your mother's name on that ID. Psycho. Come with Mrs. Tyra Shaw's name. Shia psycho. You are I'm very dangerous. Didn't you say that? I think you need to hide from me. I'm so dangerous, I cannot tell you. If your mother come here, I rape her. Through and through. I take her dried breath. Did you come here because you thought the UAE Sheikh is going to arrest me? Or Sheikha? Yeah, we all know you are so dangerous, and that's why all? Who are the all? And that's why I always tell you to seek some professional medical help. You told me to seek some professional medical help or go in the hospital. Huh? I'm so dangerous for you and your mother. Is Chota Kirkit your mother? Oh, so you're coming here in disguise as a psycho and all? Because you thought that UAE sheikhs were, a sheikh of Dubai had told me that you would get me arrested on Twitter. So, other than hospital, where else can you get a professional medical help? You don't have to go to a hospital. You said I should be in the hospital, meaning not come out of the hospital, you stupid. A clinic, a psychiatric clinic, ward, not the hospital, you stupid. You said they should all be in the hospital. In the hospital? You don't know how to write English? Oh, so who's scared for me? I think there's someone very concerned. No, your condition is way past the capability of a clinic. See, this is the thing. You do need a proper hospital or maybe an asylum. What asylum? Yeah, you see? Ah, so you are sent by your mother. Oh, so that teacher. She cares for me, yes. Thank you so much, Mrs. Tyra Shah. Oh, yeah, but not to bring a name out. Okay, I can understand what you're trying to do. I apologize for the bad words and all that. Sorry, I apologize for the bad words, Alicia, ex-Muslim. I apologize greatly. I have, so salutations to your mother. Thank you so much for caring for me. I understand that you want to be here. Wow, Pakistanis, you're good friends. Only Shias can do this for Shia, ex-Shia. So, oh God, I apologize greatly. I've been sent by your father who is masturbating watching porn right now. No, please, sir, don't say these things. Uh, he doesn't masturbate at all. Thank you so much. Uh, I apologize greatly. I really, you see, these kind of things, since your crazy mother is dead now, your father only can do this. No, no, he's married to another woman. Yeah, I could, I don't know until when I'm alive here. And don't worry, the government here, they're trying to medicate me. Um, so they're doing their best to take care of me financially also and all this. Look, now I apologize to you. I apologize about your mother, what I said from my side. And I really mean it. I know that some of you Pakistanis are great people. I know that you are not. What did you? You are very humble. Alicia ex-Muslim, brother, I know how loyal you are, and I know you care for me as a sister, older sister, and that your mother cares for me. Is he impotent or something? No, 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 no. He has a child. How can he be impotent, mother? What are you talking about? I could be impotent. My father's not impotent. Mother made me impotent since childhood. Don't worry, my father doesn't masturbate, but they must have punished me for masturbating because I'm impotent. I'm from my father and my mother. I'm the one who's impotent. I'm the one. You see, my father is not impotent. He's got fourth, fifth wife. I don't know how many mutas and all. So, thank you so much, brother. I apologize because since the demonic attacks, I feel negative energy. I've already said this about my health. Uh, I don't know what's going to happen to me here. It's very difficult. I miss my mother, Karachi, but we can't go there. I can't go there. My father's not important, impotent. Okay. Uh, they must have punished me. People can go impotent after having a child. So maybe he was not, but maybe now he is. The question is how the. Please don't use bad words. How the. I'm. Do you know that he's not? He's had a child from another recent wife who's younger than me. Please, Alicia ex-Muslim, I've apologized now. Please don't use bad. Please don't use this word. Well, he's made us all impotent, but himself is not impotent. And you know, uh, he behaves himself quite well. He's like his mother. Says a few bad words in when he's in Karachi. But I don't think you're allowed to say bad words when you're in Dubai. If the police catch you, then they can fine you. When he calls me, it's very nice, well behaved. In fact, I could have gotten in trouble. So, Alicia ex Muslim, I request you not to use this word again here. And if my teacher from St. Joseph's College has sent you her son. Yeah, sorry, I can't remember her name. It's not Daira, I was guessing. You're right. So you don't want to talk about my mother anymore? Yes, no. Good. And from now on to stay in your limits? Yes, yes. Anytime I see you making any remarks about me or my mom, I'll come and mess with you. Okay. But this time I wasn't making any remarks about your mother when on this live stream. Why did you come and try to mess with me? On this live stream, I wasn't. It's not even in your name. But, anyways, God bless you. God bless your mother. Salutations. And know that I'm not feeling well. I mean, the person behind this, whoever made me mentally ill, wants me to make bad remarks and wants you to mess me up so that you would mess me up. So you're actually going with my enemy. But here in the beginning, initially, I was just doing my thing and I was not making remarks. Oh, because of the Saudi Arabs. Just do your stream, talk about topic, and we are all good. Oh, yes, yes. I understand. I understand. It's just to my topic. But you see, some people come here and they give me a hard time, the Muslims. They're still telling me to repent and become a Muslim and all this. Anyways, yeah, we have to deal with these people. I mean, we have to take them. They will never stop telling us to repent and become Muslims. Okay, so now, even against any Muslim, I should not say anything, brother. That's your point? But I wasn't even talking against your mother or you here, right? Well, if they have to put me in jail, then execute me. It's their, but they're sending me medication and all that. The government is very expedient. I don't know when they'll execute me here. So, in Dubai, there's a death penalty on me. So maybe they've confined me to a great extent and all this. But I wasn't talking about your mother and you here, Alicia ex-Muslim. Sorry, since they've made me go insane, impotent, insane, and all that. Uh, I don't know. I can't take that much stress. So I have asked people to cooperate here. But I know the Muslims will not cooperate with me. And one of the Arabs was like, he said something and he was ostracized from the UAE. So thank you. They're decent people. I know some Pakistanis, male friends also I had. They would never, they were very decent people out there in Pakistan, very caring. But a few corrupted. Salutations to you all. I'm really sorry. Uh, really sorry. It's not me. I just can't take it anymore. And I don't mean, I hope God forgives me also. But He won't, because He knows that it's not me. So, yes, there was some problem on Twitter. Uh, I was told if I talked like this, I would, but I have to do this. So, yeah, anyone who cares, I don't know. But there's financial help and all. If my mother was alive, I would have gone back to Karachi. I don't mind dying there, but at least. Yes, and I kept that video against when shouting at you in the beginning. I apologize greatly again, Ali Sheikh's Muslim. Because you see, that's not me. And I had to keep it for the record, like also I'm doing my case and condition. So it's not psycho, it's a schizophrenia I'm suffering from. And a distance mind control, you see. So I've shown that on my condition cases, but some one might not understand and give me a hard time. And then I could be jailed or something, or even executed. So I do my case because, human rights like that. If someone can help me, sometimes compel, sometimes can't explain why I come here. But I don't want sympathies or anything. I just do my case. But it's, I think if they had killed me in Pakistan, like they killed, I'm sorry too, I accept your apology. Please accept mine too. Yes, sure, why not? Uh, okay, brother. But be careful, yeah? Uh, wherever you are. Sorry, I really don't know your mother's name. And thank you for your help. I know my friends, my teachers are behind me, uh, sending love and regards to those who care for me. Thank you for caring. Your love, your care, your concern, and sending help to me means a lot to me here. Even if something happens, just remember that I did this for truth and to guide people, help people, what guide, but whatever I could, what I saw here in the religion, too. So, as a Shia, if I saw something wrong in my religion, I would accept it and see that this is wrong. But there are Muslims who are not accepting this, and I just cannot understand about that. So, I have to do this. They can, I just hope that I pass, but I haven't. You see, with you also, start to scream and shout. I wish I don't do this. So whoever, if the if the Muslims want to kill me and execute me, I hope I gracefully like, take it, and not shout and scream and all that. But I can't find the strength. They say when you know you're on the right path, then why this? So it's because of the trauma and all. So salutations to those Shia Pakistani who have cared for me. I'm really sorry against the principal also and her son uh, when they made me go crazy. I could not imagine the words I would say. My teacher, my old teacher, Miss Desa, had taught me not even to say yar and to say yes, not even yeah, in the American school. So all that I really admired, and whereas there was some abuse my father used to use. So I never took up my father's way. And I miss this, even some Pakistanis. But in the home, the father should not use such words he used to use. But then the child gets it, absorbed. So thank God, Miss Desa's memory. I would never even, if a teacher scolded me, I would never even abuse her in my mind. Like when someone did, I was shocked that they would do this. But they look very innocent, and in fact, they have more friends than I do. See, all that. Uh, I'm just very reserved. I would never abuse my teachers, when they scolded me or when they, just picked on me, even. I would never abuse them. Not even in my mind, not even to a friend. What was in class, what the teacher scolded me, out of class, finish. I could cry inside, go home, sleep over it. So I was like that. So, and I left that, I didn't bring up down that video because there is a video I've done on my condition and case too. So I don't know how far. Here at the hospital, I have all the records, so I don't know whether they've been erased or what, especially the other. But something about it is there in the computer. So I just wish to go to a free land. Like I would stay away from UAE and Dubai. I loved Karachi and London. I loved a lot. So if I could go to London uh, or some European country, so that I don't have to do this here. And anyway, whatever. So there's I kept for the record. That's why I didn't want to remove that video that against you when I was shouting and all this, so everyone can see. And it's not me. So I want to keep it for the record. And I know the enemy wants me to become notorious, bad, and I will end up in jail here. Not the culprit who's done this to me. So I don't know when they will. So please understand. And my other Shias, thank you for your help. My relatives, my community. Thank you for your backing. Your love counts. So I didn't want to do this actually, but because I'm not well, I had to do this. And I share naively about against God, but I was told that I cannot say anything in the Muslim world. When I came here, I was very naive. I wasn't told even that if you leave, I wasn't told that if you leave Shia Islam after doing research, that you would, but at least, or publicly share something against the Quran or an ayat, like showing Surah Nur ayat 33, that I would be confined, whatever the Jafri sect gives and all that. So this, but brother, I took leave that video, okay, on. So when people asking me and saying that it's your fault or it's Alisha's fault or something like this, I can tell them to watch the other videos and all this. The way I went screaming at Alisha Exorcism and all this. Okay, so that for the record. And they already know that, you see, you're not the only one. They know, but they pretend not to know. Right, so this. Thank you all for your help. Thank you, brother. Just for the record, I've kept all those things that I've said. Even I'm going to keep this live stream so that people know my case. And that's it. They may learn from something here or pray for us. We need help, spiritual healing also. And what's happening here, this is not the way I wanted it to be. Sometimes the people may disagree. Okay, I have to go now. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry from my side. Uh, whatever I said, it's really not me. Long time ago, I've known this deeply about my case, but just can't prove it here. The mental illness is also not brought about by my genes or me. It's a case of someone's ill will against us. It's like that movie, if you've seen it, Alfred Hitchcock's. Uh, Alfred Hitchcock's, what's that movie? Spellbound. You know the person who they think is a murderer, kills people, and has lost memory. So that's why he has to go into psychotherapy and all that. So it wasn't really him, the murderer. They had to work out. One lady was after that case, that he was, she believed because she had that feeling, that instincts, that he was not a killer. He was a harmless creature. So that's what's happened to me, like in the Spellbound. What happened to that hero? So, I would get into trouble by the authorities, do things. And I never wanted to go against UAE laws or anything. Just respect the laws. If you don't like it, you can leave. But I had no way of leaving this country. I would just come to renew my passport and then leave. That's so. I had some harassments. Still, the Muslims are coming here and saying repent and all that. So Saudi Arabian, I just cannot take it. But I don't have that patience with them. It's just that they can't see a single thing like this contradiction. Prostrate. So simple. Anyways, it's just so terrible, this thing. Lies and all this. I don't like lies. My teacher used to really get angry at me. Like, give me a fine lecture. If I even made an excuse, like, or said something like, "What, Mr. Song?" She would not talk to me if I didn't listen to her, disciplining me. Like, so she was a wonderful person. Her ways, she really cared for me. So I don't like lies. That's why. Value the truth. When someone asks you something, don't lie to them. And what this Imam Hussein thing? What is this? And I could see through, brother. And Muslims. So I'm really sorry. I don't understand your ways. And then these Muslims coming and trying to, tell me that there is a person, refute with him. He's a Pakistani professor in trying to pull my leg or something. I don't know. Pakistani professor in Dubai, inside university, philosophically, this and that. My God. So they want to fail me. I want you to tell me, like exasperate me to no end. Also, that way they're using many tactics. Many tactics. I just want to go. If I just want to leave, go to a free land where they can see through those who have said right this right, forbidding wrong, but they can, like, in the, how shall I say this? like see the lies we've been told, and our hearts have been were attached to Imam Hussein. And it's not that easy. And I'm much grateful to UAE for the financial help. I wish I could, not have taken this. I should have worked myself. I hate being dependent on others, even the government. I just hate it. I want to earn myself and be independent in that way, in the earning way, yes. Because then your life is like you know, at the mercy of, and I have to then respect the laws of the land. So they've allowed me this much. Oh, and maybe they thought that recently that's why they brought that up about the Pakistani professor being in, because I said I'm an Emirati and I'm doing this, but of course I'm grateful to those who've allowed me to do this, who are, my country, understanding that I'm not well, and my condition in my case. Uh, so without you people, it you could, I would be dead, right? Executed here. So what you said before, it was like OCD in my mind, and it comes back. It goes and so I was saying, like, I was thinking, and like it came in my mind that you should say this here, that you're also an Emirati and you're doing this. So for the truth and all this, if they execute you, or, but you're also an Emirati. So say that I'm an Emirati and I'm doing this to help Muslims come out of this. Help Muslims see this. You can decide for yourself, but I would really, sometimes I really see the very bad things, lies and betrayal and deception deeply, and what they did to the Jews and the Christians of that time, which even the polities would not do. As we are told how bad the polities were, the polities would not do this. And of that time. So, what, like, if we could make things straight, like, see the case. If you can't see this, it's like a lawyer. It's worse than a lawyer lie. No, no, but, oh yes, it's like every case is different. No, it's like it's the same, right? A lawyer lying to protect his client. And his case, to win his case or something. This kind of a thing I cannot do. And so I just want to, that's why I want to go now. Anyway, so yeah. So it, like if I was normal, they could say, I mean, going out here, a man coming out and saying hello and all this. And then, like my mind playing. Like they're watching me and all this. What they so I was like, is someone behind this? Who is it here that we can't? I can't call the police. So okay, there maybe they've harassed the system. So sorry, I have to go now.